Hey YouTube, may have done this video too late for tonight. Try to get away from all the strats. I've got some strat videos coming up. So, you may have seen these hanging on my wall the last couple of days. When I say these, I mean... and this one. Oh, there's a gap. Okay, yeah, so I've got two in for fixes from the guy in the Bucky Rage. So these are very similar to the Revelation. Well, the same. The Revelation was a copy of these, but these are original Voxes. Well, these are from... I'm going for R14, being 2014 reissue of some sort. R13, so this one's a year older. Just have a few more dents in it, this one. Basically, these were just in for a setup. Actually, see the top bit, shape-wise, when you're playing it. It's actually, and it kind of makes... It's at the right angle, see if you kind of... Some things, I don't know. The Revelation felt much bigger, even though it looked kind of the same. This is a little bit more quirky. So we've got, well, I put new knobs on it. I just put silver strap knobs on it because they were missing on this one. 3 single coil pickups, 5-way pickup selector, strap bridge. I've got it hardtailed though. I think they're bolt on neck. Yes, nice wide, not particularly mental feeling maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard. Decent looking tuners. Again, these kind of tune very quickly, you know, enclosed type. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's a cheap guitar. It would surprise me very much if it was. So bridge pickup. This will be using the orange TC30. Reverb on. Position 2. I'm usually, partly because of the look of it, I'm using it as a rhythm guitar, which it's, I see it and think 60s, you know, Stones. I think that was the one I played last time actually. Middle. It's also got 11s on it, which are a little bit too, not too thick, just not used to them. So, but very strats in it, isn't it? And I don't think these have ever been worked on before, so the fretwork's actually really pretty good on it. No issues with either, but not the smoothest thing ever, but not in no way finger cutting. I wonder if it is owned Vox. I mean, if they still own Vox. Actually, do Roland not own Vox? Maybe, I'm not sure the guitar company and the amp company is the same thing, but I'm pretty sure Roland own Voxes now. Like the amplifier company, whether it's the same one as the guitar company, I don't know. Made in Indonesia. Oh, so you get a model. It's a V-MK5. This is exactly the same. It's going to be a V-MK5 as well. Yeah, so it's a V-MK5. And when I first saw them, I preferred that this to the Revelation one. I don't really know the Revelation. I can't really put my finger on why. I think it's maybe a little bit newer, but this is only 2013 or 14. So it's still new in my book anyway. It just seems a little bit simpler. I'm trying to think about what's... It might just be the colour of it makes it look different. I don't know. The neck's much glossier. Put it that way. It's a more classic feeling neck. what I did notice, was what was quite funny, I was dug out my West Tone Raider earlier on, and I just happened to hang it on the wall next to it, and it's like, look, they very nearly fit together. Not quite. No, it's just, that's pretty damn close. Obviously thoughts are now, oh, could I make a bass one of these and then somehow have some sort of attachment so I could attach and have a double neck bass and guitar? Two extremes. These are not the sort of two guitars I could really see the same person owning. I think you're more likely to own one or the other. I own this one, and Alan owns this one. So, but isn't it quite mad the way they both fit together like that? Yes, I did put that on Facebook with no caption because I don't think it needed it. It's fine. And I'm still on the Boss Overdrive, even though I'm totally going to put the Rat pedal back on again later on tonight. I miss the Rat pedal. Oh. Actually, to be fair, you can actually get to the high frets, but playing on like on the 12th and up, like there, that's me totally at the top of the neck. So anything when you're playing on the 15th and 17th, you're round the body, which is just earlier than what I would expect. But in like for example a Les Paul or something, you would be able to get higher before you hit the body, but you wouldn't be able to get to the top ones. So they'll flying free V fret access where, yeah, you can get to them, but you have to. The fuzz pedal, perhaps, even though I'm not as much of a fan of the rusty fuzz as I am of my wee Delamo pedal, so I think it might be going as well. It does actually work quite well with this guitar, doesn't it? You just see playing some Strawberry Alarm Clock or something on something like this. Also, the Electric Prunes. Had Too Much to Dream last night. Although it's very clearly got a Bigsby on it. Very 60s garage American, isn't it? Maybe I'll put some drums on. I wasn't going to, but I'm quite enjoying playing, to be honest. Wondering, I wonder if the original ones could do this, because I'm not really, okay, I'm going for a sort of 60s sound, but I'm not having any problems with like lack of sustain or difficulty to play on it. It plays like a modern guitar. It does. It's a strange shape. I think it is cool. As I wasn't sure whether the pink T-shirt kind of goes well with it, but I think it is cool. Am I even going to plug the other one in? Like they're both the same model. So this one just needed a really good clean and a proper setup, and the two knobs were missing. And this one, which I think by looking at it might be his number one, because it's got more dents in it. This one had a smashed input jack, so I kind of cowboyed it a little bit, and it's like over the smashed bit, super glued a washer to the back and super glued a washer to the front, so it's now strengthened, but not. Yeah. It's like that, I buy a new scratch plate, and it's like with this one's got a couple of chunks out it. That kind of thing, if anything, just looks cool, I think. This one's cold, but it feels exactly the same. I don't know when I hadn't tuned this since yesterday either. I can deduce that their consistency is very good, even though they're at a year apart. These two are both exactly the same. He's going to be able to tell which one's which because this one's got a big chunk out. Also, that's the original knobs. You look there; they're just they're kind of like no, I was going to say they're chrome, but they basically just look like silver Strat knobs without numbers on it. So I didn't have them, but I did have silver Strat knobs, so they're a wee bit bigger, but do have numbers on them and say volume and tone. I don't think that's too bad a look. See, this one's a bit. This one is a bit whiter. This one's a bit more creamy, but very similar. And actually, I kind of like them. I kind of see the point in it. It's even held tune relatively well since yesterday as well. But I can, yes, I mean, I kind of get it. You've got to be in a very specific band, I think. But I can see it. See if you're very much like if you're the singer in a in a band and you play guitar, like rhythm guitar behind the solos for a couple of songs, something like this, because it actually hangs very well. It's very light, and it'd just be great for battering chords out behind a solo, sort of thing. Or maybe even a wee bit of the sort of finger picking acoustic sort of thing. It's kind of got those things going on. The rhythm sounds really well. So in conclusion, pretty good. If you're liking this shape, it's either this or the Revelation one, isn't it? I would have this one over the Revelation one. I don't know how much, and maybe if it costs twice as much, then maybe not. But or maybe it's because this one's been gigged pretty hard, I think, for about 10 years. So it's rocked in. Do you know what I mean? It's maybe just that does make a difference. That is one of the reasons why the older guitars, the ones I've got, kind of they've been played. So they're kind of used to it, like comfy shoes. Brand new shoes aren't really that comfy, but once you've been wearing them for a few months, they start getting really comfy. Kind of like that. Although shoes fall to bits, old guitars generally tend not to. Might be something to do with it. Oh yeah, and cheers. Somebody did it. So I do have a thanks button down there. If you also if you hit in there, you can win a Fazley Telecaster. I can't remember. I was talking about it in one of the videos up at Scott's last week, and it was like I'm going to buy one of those Fazley Telecasters just to see, and I figured if everyone gave me £2, like if 50 folk did, then it's only got to be 25, didn't it? If 25 folk give me £2, then one of you might win it. as long as you're local or like within the UK, pay the postage sort of thing, or something. Don't know. Anyhow, choose anyway. Like and subscribe. And not too bad a video, 15 minutes. I wonder if I managed to upload it. If not, you might see this after one of the Stratocaster videos. I just been a bit conscious about having so many Stratocaster videos recently. I want to try and do some other mad stuff. So this is 2 VOX V-MK5 Phantom. They might be called a Phantom as well, but that might be the 12 string one, or there's various ones like that. Aye. Rock on.